But I just started, I think after about an hour, hour and a half, I lose focus and FFIE continued to go higher. So I was at Starbucks and I was like, oh man, you know, but then I was like, just let it go, dude. It's like it wasn't that great of price action yesterday. It was, some trades you can make a lot of money and then you get in for a next trade and it drops on you and you lose, it all. So it was like, I'm not gonna sit here and do tug of war with FFIE all day. Yeah, I have over $4,000 of profit. I had 5,000, but it doesn't matter. I have 4.5 now. Me personally, I'm gonna walk away. Hey Daisy, you need to go potty? SQNS. Can we get someone to confirm the float on SQNS? I got 58 million, which kind of to me takes it off my radar. I don't want to deal with it. At $1.50. Yeah. I do have APDN. That was a little bit lower on the list. It looks like lighter volume. It's just now popping up here. I'm assuming we're gonna have a lot of resistance up in this area. No, no, no. Keep that. We got the 242 level that could be in play. Technically right or wrong. Hey, what are you barking? Saw the dog across the street. I thought that dog is 17 years old. I didn't think it could see that far. Impressive. So I think because of the attention on FFIE, I'm going to default to that. Maybe at open that or GDC. Let me see. Let me take a look at the 15s. They both kind of have the same chart. So 215 up there. That's a little extendy. These are the kind of stocks where you can jump in and then within a second jump right back out, or hold it a little bit longer. You get a lot of money, right? You catch a breakout on one of these, you catch $1 a share pretty quick. Oh man, today, man, things kind of fall apart. We've had some nice momentum. Maybe what do you guys think? FFIE? I'm gonna go for FFIE at the open, I guess. Yes, everybody consider hitting the like button with the competitors. I think it's the least you consider. 200, 270 on a blessed day. 10 seconds to the bell. Maybe GDC is the one. This is tough. We'll see.
Market is open.
Oh, frick. I'll take the 500 bucks there. Not ripping very quickly. Today might be a trickier day than even yesterday, so I'm just kind of looking out for curveballs. I do see APDN. Maybe got a little aggressive here on APDN. I don't like how much size I took. Out of there. Luckily, break even. So again, recognizing when the pattern's not working. DDC. $80 loss on there. Oh my gosh. Big spreads on this son of a. Nah. I froze. My bad on this one. Sold it exactly $1 a share lower. I could have made $3,000 right there. I hate my freaking life. I missed GDC by a millisecond second. Mm. $70,000 shares for sale there. SQNS, of course, is going. This is a higher float, which is why I've chosen to avoid it. And I stand by that choice, I think. This comes all the way back up. All dubs 1135. $11.50 now halt up. We did not break through 11.23. I lost $200 there. I'm gonna wait for a 2-bar pullback here. GDC is still halted. This is where a 10-second chart may come in handy. Sold out a little early there. All down 950 on this. Kidding me? Mm. A little dangerous, this one. Not that big of a pop, but a little bit there. Alt up 1180. Ooh. Selling pressure kind of kicking up on this one. Out there. Out there. Not liking the look of that. GDC still halted. Hey, dog, can I help you, dog? Yeah, why does this keep popping up on my stream? Thing with GDC is I think man, I had yeah, spreads on GDC are not the best. Going back to this. There's $200 gone. Anytime I'm getting in and out like that, you know that it's just garbage trading. But that is something I do. I thought we'd get a rip through 1140. Lost a couple $100 on that. GDC, I'm missing here a little bit. $30,000 share buyer there, but not really popping up. How am I down $80? I thought it was up 200 on this. I'm not a fan. That might be a halt there. Having a hard time halting, really. Down 300 on it. Spreads are kind of a big. Man, I can't believe I'm down 300 on it. Okay, I gotta cool it. A little dangerous GDC. Wow, it came all the way back up. Trying to clean up my loss here a little bit. APDN is I'm a little darn it, missed it. Again, it's just like I'm getting pulled and pushed to different tickers. I'm just taking a gander at this one. I kind of missed it already. Yeah, that's not gonna work. FFIE, maybe a rebound, but a little dangerous. Yeah. That's a big red candle. That's not one I want to buy too much. Maybe APDN. Why is this popping up? APDN is going. Bless the load. It's supposedly my interview is coming out today. I didn't even know. I don't know if this is a halt level or what. Apparently not something that's going to break. APDN. I'm switching to APDN. I don't have it pulled up here. APDN. What? Did I not do any daily analysis on APDN? Ooh, we have a daily chart set up. 284, 284, 284, 284, 284. Alt up 266. We're extended. Daily break is at 284. That gives us another 50 cents here that this thing could run extended on one. We get 82 likes. God bless. God bless. We're going to need a pullback here. GovX is hitting my scanner as well. Up at $8 already. Wow. RTGs, that's a maybe. Always big sellers. Shoot. Trying to see if we break through that seller. A little worried we're not gonna. I don't know. We're getting a lot of buying here. I'm adding there. We have the volume, it seems. I'm going to get out of there. That's disgusting. That is disgusting. Not very clean action over here. Freaking, oh, now the seller comes in. Gosh darn this stock. Gosh darn everybody in this world. Just like getting 2 pennies at a time on this one. Not super impressed. It is in full-blown breakout mode. Here we go. This might be a good pop here. A little bit there. Alt up is 278. A little bit of a drop here. Ah, shoot. Screw you, buddy. It's a full-blown buffet today. 5 minutes kind of broken here. PRTRs, people are saying, keeps hitting the scanner. BDC halt down. Not a fan of this one, really. Maybe this is where I need to have 10-second charts. I'm so mad. I'm so angry. I don't know. How much money do I have? I have a piddly 1,700 on the day. Oh my god. It's not easy work. Figure there's gonna be a false break there. I made 20 bucks. What a bunch of shit. I don't trust it here. This could be a drop here. It's probably gonna be. Looks like it. Very shaky. We still got the 284 level on the daily, which is maybe I should have just loaded up 30,000 shares at 223. Yeah, the price action on this is a little even more wild, kind of. Not that it's not tradable. I could trade it, but I'm just not interested in it really. Ah, frick. Adding kind of big here. This could be a mistake. Trying to think into the future here. This could be a nice dip before it comes higher. Gotta cut it. Well, not really making a whole lot of money today. It is Friday. Thank gosh. But man. I like the bottoming tail look. Yes. Yes. What I like. Gonna add a little bit there and take a little risk. Moves my average up a little bit. I don't like all the selling, but I think we'll get a pop here. Gonna sell into the pop. Probably selling early, knowing me. Yep, sure enough, I sold freaking early because I'm a freaking idiot. I freaking suck at trading. I just sell that there, I guess. Yeah, you freaking kidding me? I'm gonna freaking block. Oh my gosh. I knew it. I knew if I walked away, I'd come back. It'd be some magnificent rip. Gosh darn. Hate my life. Can't ever hold for patterns that are good. It's a quality pattern. I couldn't hold for it. Sickening. Sickening. Absolutely sickening. Luckily, 5 minutes still intact. Alt up 293. It's hard to hold this thing because it does like to just kind of chop. Hmm. $284 again is the daily level that we're chasing. It's a perfect clear daily chart setup. This is almost doesn't almost get better than this. I'm seeing a bigger seller there. Gonna buy the dip. Ah, shoot. And I probably should have. Shoot. Pop me tail. Ah, ah. So that's that's example. I had to get out, even though it came back up. I had to get out because that could have been a flush. Okay. Oh no, I'm buying high. You can't make this stuff up. This is ridiculous. 284 though. 274. I could. Trying to hold for 284. I'm getting kind of high on an extended. I got to get out. So you got to stick to 50-50, man. Never does you wrong sticking to getting in and out. Every time I try to hold, I mean, I bet you if I held through that break or that, enough talking. I'm angry. I'm absolutely livid. Taking profit. Oh my gosh, dude. I'm about to punch a baby. Actually, it would be nice if they gave us a pullback right here. Nice if they gave us a pullback. Nice. Give me a pullback here. 283. I'm going to punch a baby. That's it? Did we even break it? No, we didn't. I am very disappointed in my trading on this one. Oh my god. Daisy, hold on. I'm getting smoked by the market right now. Take you out potty real quick here. Give me a pullback here and then breakthrough 284. Actually, I don't know the exact penny on this. High 285, actually. It's actually 285. It's not 284. That does kind of matter in this situation. Got chopped up. Couldn't trust the pattern. Okay. Give me a pullback. Give me a pullback, boy. Give me a pullback, boy. There's no way we're getting all the way up to a penny and we're not. It's a little shaky. But yeah. Sure enough. See, you can get chopped up real quick in this one. I freaking hate it. Made a little bit. Man, I just suck at trading. It's a 2-bar pullback, clear as day. Buying high, not buying the dips. It's an embarrassment to society. Absolute embarrassment to society. Dude, 284. Predicted it 100%. Adding high. I'm going to get smoked. I wanted to break a 3. I suck at this trading thing. But this price action is kind of wild. On a side note. Just like you see this? This is tricky. I'm going to size down and lower the emotions a little bit. I have no words, really. Try to hold this for the break of 308. Of course, that's when it's done. So this is just me getting paper cutted to hell and back. Certainly, you could... I'm off rhythm here emotionally. There we go. Finally hit a nice trade. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. Halt up 357. We might get that. Give me a halt up, baby boy. $357 halt up. I'm trying to hold for it. I'll just take that right there. Halt up 366. Big drop there. I'm going to buy it. Oh, I'm going to get out. Possibly topping tail here. I'm going to size down to mitigate risk at the highs here. This looks a little toppy taily. 354 was halt level. The stock was really annoying. Yeah. Well, Zach, if my commentary while trading is distracting you, then you have to mute it. I'm not. I'm a talker, so I'm not changing. So here's a situation where, yes, 9 times out of 10 it would have just been done right here and flushed. But what we did was we were watching the price action. We saw how it quickly started to reverse against sellers. That's what kind of created this big squeeze. Freaking idiot. Getting sloppy. We gotta go to the daily level. The fight. Kind of a lot of selling going on. So daily chart setup is what we've been watching on this one. Screw you. Double top. I kind of had a feeling it might be a double top. 354, there's some serious resistance. Okay, this could be kind of the sign of backside. If you are red, if you are struggling, don't be FOMOing in. I don't revenge trade on this side. Could be where things fall apart real fast. Daily level, the daily chart already worked. I'm telling you, I told you, Jimmy Donaldson, I told you. DOS is, from what I hear, DOS is still not right. DOS is still broken. You know, APDN, if I was getting frustrated with it, I can't imagine what some other traders were feeling with it. I mean, some people hit it out of the park, but like I was starting to lose my mind with this thing. It's the stability of the bid in the ask. There wasn't that much stability. Now it grinded, and we had the daily chart. I told you guys long before we even were at 284. I said 284. And I was telling you as I was telling myself, because I've been in situations where the stock is chopping, but the daily chart setup, it was clean on this. You're not looking at bigger time frames. You're missing out on bigger picture analysis. This is it's a daily chart pullback, and we were pushing apex level. Now we're coming back to test the support at the apex level. I don't know what's going to happen. Buyers could come back in at some point and give one more attempt back up. But this is, to me, already a sign of backside. Not to say it's done. So, if someone, there's some stocks where I tell people, like, this is as good as it gets. Like, this is as easy as it gets. APDN, the daily chart was about as nice as it gets. But besides that, shit. Frick. Trying to go in for the W pattern here. Yeah, it didn't work. $200 out the door. It might work, but I got chopped out. I'm too scared. I get so mad when stuff like that happens. Giving back a little too much now off the highs. It was kind of working there, but that should have slingshotted. And I don't really want to try for another entry. I'll go small size on another entry right here. I like to look at this to try to hold. I got to get out of there, man. Okay. No more trades in APDN. I'm recognizing a Christmas tree setup here. I'm recognizing Christmas tree setup. Lost. I didn't lose too much money on it. I'm recognizing Christmas tree setup possibly here. That we should already be at like 297. This is red flag here. Christmas tree setup. I'm getting myself pissed. 5.3. No, back up. I don't know. I feel my intuition's telling me this thing's gonna be trappy. I have to let it go. They gave back $250 at least. I would be very careful. PRTG, this looks like garbage. Who's trading this garbage? I'm just kidding. It's not garbage, but it's like, even though APDN was look, yeah. Even though APDN was choppy, I mean it had volume. We were definitely on the right stock with APDN. I'm just gonna take the profit. It's shaking around too much. 238 on here. I'm here. It's just a little freaking garbage. I see it. Not a bad call out, Philly cheese. Not the worst. We got a little bit of action there. It gets me 265 on this. Ooh, fleshy do. Gets me up back to my highs of 5,600. Get this out of here. I can tell it's Friday because a lot of people are piecing out a little bit earlier. I gained no new subscribers. Hey, if you're not subscribed, maybe because of hate, maybe because of jealousy, let it go. Let it go now. In the name of the Lord, let it go. In the name of Buddha. I shouldn't say that. And subscribe. We're coming up here on almost an hour of trading. And I've kind of thrown in the towel on APDN, even though I see that nice bounce off VWAP, and this could get this. It could, but I'm telling you, I've seen this sort of pattern before, and I've gotten smoked on it I've been smoked pretty hard on stuff like that. So I'm kind of giving a soft cut on that. GDC is done. PRTG's kind of in play. FFIE is done. So really, PRTG is the last remaining hope, and I'm not even so sure it's worth my time. But it is, you know, going. There's not bad fills here. Try to see what we got here. Shaking around too much. Gave back $5, $45. I'm not so sure PRTG is that great, so I'm gonna go ahead and maybe just let this one go. That's $200 on this garbage thing. APDN was the most obvious one today, and I think you have to admit that's pretty good. 2 to 354 percentage wise is what I can tell you. Here, I guess not so much. 80%, 80% move in about 30 minutes. PRTG, maybe one day. Maybe it does fire up. Maybe this. Oh, I don't know. These things get me. Yeah, watching APD and maybe for the dub false breakdown dub, but maybe that's a big maybe. Small size, of course. Oh, that looks pretty good. It looked pretty good. I'm gonna try to hold it. It's 290 target. This thing likes to grind and chop, so I'm gonna hold. Here we go. Sponsored by you guys. No, not in that sense, John. I'm just saying. So here was what we call dub false breakdown type deal here. Kind of my go-to backside trading. I'm kind of a backside trader, and that's for example, Ross and his students weren't backside trading really, and now we're seeing a lot more backside trading. So I kind of like backside trading. I always go against the trend by nature. I test the limits of conventional thinking. So the reason why I was getting like so like, oh, I'm done with this, because it was feeling like one of those things, what we call a Christmas tree, where you think it's going to bounce. After, a stock makes a big run and then it drops down. You're like, okay, it's going to rebound. They don't always rebound. Sometimes they just keep going straight down, and sometimes they pop up a little bit and then they just get slammed. I've had those where I'm up $4,000 on the day, just same pattern as this, and I go in for these dub patterns and I get smoked and I lose it all. And that's why I was saying that stuff to help protect you guys, saying, hey, I'm feeling like this could be a dangerous thing. Now, we just so happen to have a nice rebound. Just lost $30. This is the Philly cheese Hail Mary special. I'm going to call that, I'm going to name that the Philly cheese. The dub is now going to be called the Philly cheese, the Philly cheeser. I'm kidding. I call it that because it's the kind of trades I usually do Hail Marys on. Our dub is false breakdowns, usually on backside. Okay, if you see other traders doing it, you sometimes do now. I've seen Tim do it quite a lot, and again, it has nothing to do with me, but oh my gosh, what a meme! What a meme this has turned into. Now let's see. We are technically still on backside. I'm going to give this time to. You know what show I watched yesterday? Napoleon Dynamite. Have you watched that? Have you watched? Oh, no, did you like Napoleon Dynamite? You know, I never really watched it fully, or I did a long time ago, but I didn't. I don't. It's kind of a pointless movie. But I was gonna. I like the comedy of it a little bit. I was gonna steal some lines. Yeah, that's gonna be a trap. Huh? Just a big seller there. See that at 3, just like sitting there soaking shares up. So again, that's called reading level 2. Or just reading price action, right? If you're expecting the timing of the candle to go up and the candle's not going up, then you don't even have to know if there's a big seller. You just know it's not going. So we have an episode I done with one of our community members where he talks about reading the chart pretty much only and not really looking at level 2 so much. Maybe he does use time and sales more than level 2, I think. But anyways, I have an episode recorded with a community member. It's going to come out probably in the next week or so. And I'm expecting all of you guys to watch it. Careful. Yeah, this is pretty much confirmed to backside, not. ERTG, what the nut? Who in their right mind bid this thing up? I hate them. Of course, buying high. I should expect to get smoked here. See if I can get out of this thing. There, I got out of it. Got out of it with $20. Philly cheese has, yeah, well, Philly, you've been through a lot of dub patterns. Eyewitness to a lot of dub patterns that have worked, and Philly cheese, I think, has been here through some pretty nasty large losses. I specifically remember one where I lost 7,000. I think I had 55,000 shares. It was like a year ago or something. I got it and I just like volume died. And so I just like can't remember if I went to the fridge and grabbed a beer to kind of like just get through it. But it ended up failing. I was like, I just got to hold it. Dude, what an idiot. No, I just bought 823. Gosh, just call me a. I'm not going to make that joke. I think I'll get out of this. Maybe. Yeah, I figured so. I knew I wasn't going to get out of it. Wow. That's actually a bigger link because I was up 220, now 20. Now I'm down. That was a $400. I should have just cut it. I knew it wasn't looking good. Okay. I'm sitting here cracking jokes and losing money. APDN is twice the stock PRTG is. I'll tell you that. APDN kind of gave a nice, not a very common combination on the 5-minute chart. Question is this mean we're coming back to high? We could. That's a little. This is something I would not have. You don't see this a whole lot. I don't take trades anticipating a green candle of that size in this sort of setup. It does happen. When it does happen, it could mean that this thing's ready to pinch short sellers or it's ready to reverse. Yeah, Philly cheese. I try not to remember that day so much. I just remember being very depressed that day. Can't believe I lost $400 on PRTG. I think I had 5,800. I almost had $6,000. It just lost 400. Absolutely insane. I'm gonna wait for a pullback here, and then we're gonna see if we get something like that. And again, things can change by the second. But I think I'm going to go for maybe one more trade on APDN. There's serious reasoning to just say, hey, you've given back $400 being sloppy. Let's just take it and be done for the day. APDN is not quite what it was, but there's still might be a scalp here. $305 would be the target. PRTG is garbage. Why do I follow? It wasn't a bad call out. No, I like the call outs, and I think Twin called it out. So that's a thank you to Twin. But I think, and I knew it too. I was like, yeah, this thing is just not worth the risk. But I got kind of sloppy. APDN's twice the stock. Twice the stock that thing is. 305 and it goes to 320. Are you kidding me? Look at this 5-minute. This is something that keeps me alive here. Email. So yesterday, if you see iTrader, if you see Chanu, it sounds like he's not doing well, which was crazy because he was showing me his profits on the year, and unless it's fake, I don't know. It's like, dude, you've made a lot of money this year. Like we're talking hundreds of thousands. So unless he lost hundreds of thousands of dollars this month, maybe I shouldn't share this information. But I was like, dude, just you're going through. It's normal. What you're going through is normal, Chanu. You just gotta keep those losses tight. No, don't you dare. Give me a dip. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Huh. When you got there, break even. I hate. Guys, if you haven't hit the like button already, I appreciate it if you do. If not, then I hate you. I'm going to talk crap about you forever. They kind of have some resistance here. This is just so peculiar. Maybe micro dip here. And this is still technically backside. Got to get out. Nice. Break at 320 is the target. Chart looks good. I'm trying to hold unless something really bad happens. I think we're going to get it. There's the break at 320. Trying to hold for the breakout. This likes to chop. Come on, don't give me a flush. $7,000 on the day. Wow, this day's kind of really coming up into something here. APDN's right up my alley. Love it. Love it. But now, so what we should have got there is probably a breakout. But this thing, you remember how, look at this, doji candle, kind of thought it was done, rip. What do we got here? Doji candle, kind of think it's done. See how I'm reading this pattern? I don't know. It's backside. But doji candle thought it was done, rip. Doji candle thought it was done, rip. Simple, guys. But now you have to add into that equation backside late into the day. Fair enough, it's struggling here. I would probably cut the trade. It was a good idea there for a second. It was a good attempt, but you have to add up and weigh. There's no right or wrong, but there's ballpark. Everything's ballpark. Everything is, intuition. It fought there a little bit, and I think surely. Let's look at the 5-minute. Okay, so I'm up $7,000 right now. It's my day. Okay, that doesn't mean it has to be your day too. There's a lot of days where other people kill it, and then I absolutely don't kill it. It's my turn. It's my turn. So, what you at, Blair? 150. Blair. I think I'm gonna cut it here soon, unless we see something insane on this. I'm. Well, this thing's like a slot machine. Like, just when I think I want to be done, it's just like. Oh yeah, Blair, you had your record day yesterday at 650. Yeah, dude, you're killing it. This is getting to the point of day where one flush could lose it all. But 354 is that our is that our high? We might get a teleportation. I bought high. Hey, here's the dip. Ah, shoot. Screw you. Ah, there's the flush. Not? Ah, dude, I'm getting chopped. I should just shut it down like Blair did. I don't do the green screen because I like that you guys can see other people in the background. You can see me walk there. It's again, we are the most transparent channel. Hit the like button if you agree. Hit the dislike button if you disagree. I already have 3 people every day hitting the dislike button. I don't know who those 3 are. I have my guesses. But it's routine. 3 people continuing to watch every day, but also just are either jealous, angry, angsty. Maybe they just hate me. Maybe I am just a terrible person. My sister does tell me that sometimes. Ah, dude, I got chopped. I got chopped up here. The 5 minutes looking like it's teetering on death. Like it's teetering on death. So maybe this is the time to just say, let's just call it a day. Bye. So if you got stuck in that flush right there and you're like, oh, wow, I can't, you did not see this drop coming. I just don't know what to tell you. You got to get into Trading Farmer Plus, watch the class on pivots, key levels. There's a class in there, backside trading, kind of outline. Hey, watch this here. No, dude, no. So 306 back up to 319 with a green candle forming. No. I would have preferred a flush there. I don't know. I think this thing's going to go through 354. When I zoom out and I look at the 1 minute, yeah, maybe not. Maybe it flushes here. Hmm. Well, so okay, let me just say this. Most of the time when I see this pattern and I see a red top and tail, I'm thinking this. I'm thinking that. And a lot of times that's what it does. APDN's a little different. Again, doji candle, rip. Right? Doji candle, rip. So this thing kind of goes against conventional it goes against the bears are probably having a harder time on this. That's why I'm thinking this is the one that is going to do what we don't expect, and that is a rip through high a day, even though red topping tail, a top doji candle, rip. I think we're gonna get something here. And I'm just gonna go down to 2,700. Now, nothing is guaranteed. This could drop right here and be done. I got in late. Ah, frick. See, I'm getting chopped. I think it's gonna go. I just think it's gonna chop all the way up. Where am I at on the day? Oh, I'm right on the cusp of 7,000. I've given back $250. Yeah, I got to be smarter about what I'm doing here. Or should I just cut it? New poll. Should I just be done? Time to be done. I'm right at the cusp of 7,000. I was up at 7,300. Now I'm right on the edge of 7,000. You know, not that it makes a difference, but I could, if I fall below 7,000, I could become emotionally compromised. I could snowball. I don't want to come back and see this thing have ripped like that. You know, I don't want to come back and see that, but well, Mighty Goat and Robbie, I don't know where they went. They're welcome to come back any day if they want, you know, but if there's, we don't want any, we want to let go of the past, I guess. It's hard to do, trust me. So this is forming here. And the Finn Pyle guy who joined, who looked like some, you know, a Russian assassin, we ended up banning him. He did just, even if it's real profits, we don't care. It's just too sketchy. And he might be a scammer, so he's out. This might be a snap here. Maybe not. Could be a flush. There's energy. There's a lot of energy here, boys. I'm telling you, there's energy here. Adding. Kidding me? You were right. Oh, I lost a lot more money there than I thought I would. Oh, you were right. Okay. I thought that was it. Did anybody else think that too? Was I the only one? Was everybody thinking that was going to fail? I thought there was a good shot there of a teleportation trade. Bring the pain on, universe. Bring it on. Blair. Okay.